Alright, what's going on guys? It's Apoqsi, and we have to talk about Activision Blizzard today because it seems like this company doesn't know what doing the right thing means at all. In fact, they only know how to do the wrong thing. And well, they've just done yet another completely wrong thing in the realm of gaming, and it has to do with GeForce Now. It turns out that Activision Blizzard have gotten NVIDIA to remove all of their games from being playable through GeForce Now. If you don't know what GeForce Now is, just as a basic explanation, it is the ultimate form of game streaming. It is either a free for a limited time or a $5 per month subscription to play the catalog of games that you already own on PC. So be it Steam, Origin, Battle.net, Epic Game Store, so on, you'll be able to play those games through your accounts, but by streaming it from one of NVIDIA's high-end machines to whatever you're playing on. And it is said to have very low latency. It seems to be the future of game streaming. I'd say mainly just because it allows you to play the catalog of games that you already own. Now it is limited right now, but Activision Blizzard is out here trying to make the experience even worse, and the greed is unreal. So today on the NVIDIA forums, this post was made by Corey at NVIDIA, an NVIDIA staff member, and it's titled Activision Blizzard Games on GeForce Now. As we take GeForce Now to the next step in its evolution, we've worked with publishers to onboard a robust catalog of your PC games. This means continually adding new games and on occasion having to remove games, similar to other digital service providers. Per their request, please be advised Activision Blizzard games will be removed from the service. While unfortunate, we hope to work together with Activision Blizzard to re-enable these games and more in the future. In addition to the hundreds of games currently supported, we have over 1,500 games that developers have asked to be onboarded to the service. Look for weekly updates as to new games we are adding. And this is where the greed comes in. Activision Blizzard is probably in the mindset that how dare they earn a subscription fee off of our games when they don't realize that the games that they are providing the service for are games that people have already purchased to play on PC. That would be like Activision Blizzard expecting a payment every single time PC hardware is sold just because they might play Activision Blizzard games on that hardware. That makes absolutely no sense, and it's ridiculous that Activision Blizzard is getting them to remove these games off of GeForce Now. There is no reason for it. The games worked flawlessly from everything that I have seen, and was opening up Activision Blizzard games to so many more people, and was making PC gaming for Activision Blizzard games so much more affordable. If anything, this was creating more game sales for Activision Blizzard games, but I feel like they don't see it that way. I don't see there being any other reason other than pure greed for why Activision Blizzard removed the games from GeForce Now. The games work flawlessly, and I don't see a downside other than them not getting a cut from the subscription fees, which again doesn't make any sense because the people paying for the subscription fee already purchased Activision Blizzard's games from Activision Blizzard to play the games on PC. They're still technically doing that, they're just doing it in a way that's affordable to them, and that allows them to play higher end games that they may not be able to play on their current rig. And we have already seen hundreds of replies to this forum post. A lot of people saying that this is going to make them cancel their subscription, or that the entire reason they purchased Activision Blizzard games was to be able to play them on GeForce Now. And now they're being removed. I appreciate that NVIDIA is trying to calm down the situation by saying that this is similar to other digital service providers, but this is not the same. This is removing access to games that people have purchased. It is not like other digital service providers. This is not the Netflix of games. This is not Google Stadia. This is GeForce Now, a service in which you pay for to get access to games that you already bought from those companies. Activision Blizzard, this message is for you. Let people play the games that they paid for. I don't see any reason as to why you would remove access to Activision Blizzard games through GeForce Now. Essentially, all GeForce Now is people paying a finance fee for their PC. That's essentially what it's like, is if I were to pay monthly to use my PC. Say I financed a PC from Origin. This is essentially that. It's just streaming over the internet. People are still purchasing your games. So please, for once in your entire existence, stop being so greedy. But what this means now is access to all Call of Duty games, Warcraft, StarCraft, Overwatch, Heroes of the Storm, Hearthstone, Diablo, World of Warcraft, and so many others. We're talking every Activision Blizzard game, all removed from GeForce Now. All of those games are now no longer playable on GeForce Now, even though they were just available just over a day ago. It's absolutely pathetic in my opinion, so I want to know your thoughts. But that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please smack that like button down below, subscribe, join the good fight if you haven't already, and ring that bell icon to stay updated in all of my future videos. It'd be super greatly appreciated as always. And until next time, this is Apoqsi signing off.